Look at that lovely soil. Right, well, it's not a bad day, a bit spring-like. Still not the spring we normally get, but we are ahead of the game in the fact that the maize seed is being planted now. I think it's a little bit earlier than last year. And I'm just gonna nip along and have a look at the maize seed, but on the way I thought what we'd do is stop at that new grass we had drilled. You know, we had some patching done into a lay about, oh, I don't know, when was that? It was quite early, it was in early March. Now, it didn't look to me like there was much grass there, and I didn't know whether it worked, but driving by the other day, I thought, blimey, there's a, you know what I'm going to say, hell of a crop of grass out in that field. But it's hard, like before, when it was bare, it was hard to see from the roadside. It looked good from the roadside, and then when you got up close, it did actually look quite bad. So I don't really know whether it's really worked, this patching. We're going to have a look now, and then we'll go and see how the maize ploughing's done. I'm not quite sure how much they've done on that. Right, let's crack on. Well, looking from the roadside, this looks a hell of a crop of grass. Let's have a look. I'm gonna walk out here. Now, this, you can see where I didn't get close with the fertiliser there, which was actually intentional. No point in putting it too close to the hedge. Now this bit looks amazing. Now, I'm pretty sure this bit was kind of all right anyway. And it, oh look, can you see that deer out there? Look. Oh. It's that time of year when they have young, what do they call baby deer? I've forgotten what they call it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's had a young deer. Is it fawn? Let's walk out here now. He's quite just watching me, he's not moving. Quite often the mums sort of tend to hang around if there's a baby here. Anyway, I'm just gonna, while she's stood up there watching me, just gonna walk out. I kind of like, it's hard to tell actually. Look, she's not moving, is she? She's really not going. I kind of wonder whether she's got young there. Look, she's just not moving. Let's have a look. I'm not really watching the grass now, am I? She's not moving at all, unless she's in, oh no, there she goes. Look at that. That is Bambi, isn't it? Look at that. But she's not going far, is she? I wonder whether she's got a baby. I'm not going to go over there. Let's stay away from her. She doesn't need disturbing. Right. Let's have a look. Well, what? I mean, they've still got bare patches here. Yeah, there, look. I'm walking out. I think there's still quite a lot of bare patches. There she goes, look. There she goes. And then she stops. Kind of hard to remember now where the bare patches were. Which is actually a good thing, because there's no glaringly obviously bad bits of ground. But I can see here, look, the chickweed is still here. Look. Can you see that? Compared with it, some of it is thicker, and then there's the thin patches. If I remember rightly, there was a thinnish patch over here. Bambi seems to have disappeared. Yeah. Well, I'd say it's a. I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to say. Let's save that for mowing. I'd say this is. It's hard to say what's the new grass and what's not. I think these flat bits are where the deer's been lying down. Look, that's all flattened. Yeah. Now I'm just trying to find an area that is bad, and it's not actually bad, is it? Some bits are better than others, definitely, 100% definitely. But do you know what? I think we've actually dodged a bullet on this. I think either the new grass seed must have done some good. Well, fantastic. Well, that's a really good result. I was a bit worried I was going to come out here and find a lot of bare ground, but or a lot of chickweed that's taken over the bare ground, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of grass and a lot of silage potentially. Right, let's go on and see who's on the plough. It's probably Terry. He's been doing it. I think I started filming the farm in 2011. Long before everyone else was YouTubing, I was out videoing, which is quite funny really, because now every Tom, Dick and Harry's got a YouTube channel. When I started, it was a bit of a, well, no one was doing it to try and become a vlogger. They were like me, they were just doing it because they like video. I wonder whether some people don't do it because they like video, some people just like it because they think they're going to get rich, which is a different thing. Anyway, who knows? It's up to them, isn't it? Right, let's go and have a look at the MAIZE. Hopefully he's still there, or he's there. I haven't been long to check if he started, but I was told he was starting this morning. So let's go and see what that's like. Wow, well, I'm just coming along here. I think Terry stopped for his lunch, but I've just spotted something very special in the field, which we had on the farm before, and it's come back by the looks of it. It's a stork. Stork. Now look, I'm going to zoom in up there. Now look, this is the beauty of this camera. Look at this. Look, I'm zooming right on. This is maximum digital zoom, people, so the quality won't be so good. But that is a stork. Wow. There's Terry across there, look. That is a stork. Now that is a rare bird. That's a very rare bird. Let me just zoom back down. So, the story of the stork is that I think they almost became extinct, or they did become extinct in this country. And someone reintroduced them. You'll have to look this up because I'm a bit rusty on the detail, but basically they've released some back into the wild because they were a UK bird and they disappeared. And one came to the farm. They're around the UK. One came to the farm. I'm walking up towards it, hoping I can get a bit closer. One came to the farm about a year or two ago. Me and Sam went out and watched it, and all these twitchers started following it. Now, it's actually been in the area. I thought it had gone, but it looks like it's come back. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, it could fly off at any moment. You see it up there. Where is it? I'm going to stand still a minute. If I get closer, we'll be able to get a better view of it. Look at it. Let's get closer. I'm just waiting for it to run or fly away. That is quite a sight because I don't know how frightened of people it is, because I think they were reared in captivity, so it's probably not going to be a complete stranger to people. You can hear the pheasants in the background. I'm walking up. Sorry about the wobble, but there we go. Right. There it is. Wow. Hard to follow it. Where's it gone? Oh my goodness. Where is it? There it is. It's behind the tree. There it is. My camera's struggling to focus on it now. There it is, it's flying off. That is quite a way. If I zoom back out, you'll see how far that's gone. So there it is. We didn't expect to see that. From my experience of the last time it came, it was here and it just kept going round and round and round. So one minute it was reported at some other farm, and then it was reported at this one. Someone had it on their silage barn roof. So the chances are it'll be back. But let's go and have a look at the let's have a look at the maize not the maize drilling. I think that's Terry on there. He's got the Union Jack logo on the front of his tractor. I think it's about time he has a new tractor. I think he's got one of the oldest ones in the fleet, as it were. He's on the rock now. That's where the rock is. You can see, look, the mole balls are just popping up there on the rock seam. We'll just go, I'll go and have a chat with him. Right, just stop for a quick chat with Terry, catch up with him. I'm just going to follow this up. Look at that lovely soil. Oh, I'm not walking through the poo. Look, now this is the stony ridge. Just hit it. Probably that is solid stone there. Look, puddle stone. You can see the pebbles in it. Well, I hope that stone doesn't drift up to the top, because sometimes they work their way up. I'm going to follow Terry up to the top because it's quite nice to see the plough tipping. There's a bit of shake, but that's me walking over plough ground and trying to keep it level. There you go, he's hit the stone again. The rocky ridge. Can you see the mole balls going up? Look. And there's some of the stone. There it is. More clayey up here. Look, you can see the shine on the soil. More clayey up here than that. You can see the clay content on it there. Look at that. But it's still quite a sandy soil. Right, let's wait for him to turn round. He's going down into a natural dip in a minute, so he'll disappear. Right, let me just stand still so I don't get the shake. There you go, there's the flip. Look at that. Lovely shine on those boards, look. That's a beast of a plough, isn't it? You think my dad used to plough this with a 35 when he grew some spuds out here when I was a lad. Try and get a picture. Never takes very good pictures in the daylight like this. It's a grey day, so you don't get very good photographs. Not in my cheapy camera anyway. Let's see if I can get some pictures. What I try to do is put them on Facebook, but I end up having to lighten them and brighten them because of the grey sky. Look, we've still got flipping grey sky. There's blue up there, but not a very good spring day as usual. And we're ploughing in the muck. Look, I've put a good crop of muck on here. Look at that. That's gonna get that. I'm confident we're gonna get a good year's worth of maize this year. Last year was a disaster with the drought. This year I'm pretty sure we're gonna be all right. Oh, he's come at all. Look, he's caught a stone there. But you can see what I mean about the clay. It's not as shiny on the soil here. It's more sandy. Let's get down the bottom when he's ready to turn. Ridge. Oh, look at that. Here come the stones I'm going to have to pick up. Still trying for one definitive photograph. Not easy. I think I'll leave that on the photograph. One might be right. Oh, that stone. No wonder Tiverton's got loads of quarries, eh? Right, there we go. We're going to leave Terry to it. He's going to be back to do the maize drilling once they've worked this all down. You can see where I cleared the muck heap. Right, let's crack on. So we're going well so far this spring. We've had a tricky start. It's been cold, it's wet. The cows are back out grazing now, which is a real result. The ground's dried up enough not to make a mess. We're ploughing reasonably early on this, so that's a good sign. We'll get it in early. Hopefully we'll get it off early before we get into the winter when it's wet and horrible. And the grass seed seems to be doing all right. So let's crack on, everyone. Here's to a better spring and summer and a good crop of maize at the end of the year. But in the meantime, look, I've still got water on the ground. But in the meantime, this is going down well, isn't it? Look at the difference though, the green and the brown and Terry on the plough. Look at him, here he goes. No sign of the stork. Right. We'll see you on the next video, which will be, well, wait and see. But me and Harry are going shopping soon, so we're going to be off to buy something. Maybe you'll tune in for that when me and Harry go shopping. Shopping with Harry, that's an expensive job. Right, crack on everyone.